Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Chuck D back again, back again. Just a recap for the new people on here. I'm on a load that I picked up out of Oxnard and taking it to Denver. So right now I'm in Utah, taking a 34. Since this load is due Wednesday, and I figured I might as well get a quick 34 in and then bring it in to Denver. So I kind of fucked myself. I plugged in the route and it was saying, the fastest route to get to Denver from Cali is to take I-15 to 70 and then, catch 25. And by the way, if you ever get the chance to take I-15 through California, it goes to California, goes to Nevada. Well, the part I took, I went through, California, went to Nevada, a little bit of Arizona, and then Utah. When I tell you I-15, that's actually one of my favorite interstates because the scenery is nice. It's nice. And if you want some good mountain practice 15, you'll definitely get it because there's a lot of steep downgrades. That's one of the things I don't like about 15. There's a lot of climbing. You're going to be climbing a lot of mountains, a lot of 6% grades, a few 7% grades, but some pretty steep grades. So I um I actually learned something new that I genuinely didn't even know. So I got off 15 and then got on 70 and I went through a few grades, in Utah on 70. So right now I'm at a Loves. And yesterday when I shut down, maybe about 11 hours into my 34, I get a message and then I get a call from safety. And the message was saying basically, I hope you don't plan on continuing on 70 because you're not allowed to be on 70. It's restricted. And I actually called safety, to figure out like what's going on. Like I didn't know that we couldn't take I-70. I guess going through Colorado. So he was basically saying like, yeah, there's only I think 26, 25, 26 drivers that are allowed to go through 70 in Colorado. Because I guess he was saying it's like a steep mountain, like a very dangerous mountain. And basically, they call it the chain gang or some shit like that. So it's basically 26 drivers in the company that are allowed to, I guess, go on that mountain because it requires you to chain up and everything like that. So I told him, I said, like, I genuinely didn't know that we couldn't take 70. He's like, you could take 70, you're just not allowed to take 70 through Colorado because of that mountain. He was saying that there's like no runaway ramp. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, how bad could this mountain be? Because I done been on like 9% grades, and even like coming to where I was at now, I went through at least maybe 6 or 7 downgrades, from the time I left Cali to where I'm at now. So he was like, yeah, it's just a dangerous mountain. That's why we reroute drivers, to avoid it. So he was basically saying that, even though I'm a contractor, I still can't go, on 70. So basically, he was saying that, when my 34 is up, I'll have to go back to I-15 and then go through like Salt Lake and then catch 80 and then, go through Wyoming and then shoot back down 25 into Denver. So I was a little irritated by that because I knew that'd be like extra miles. I'm paying for this fuel, but he was like, no worries. Just call your DM on Monday and then have them, adjust the miles for the trip. But I'll believe that when I see it. So luckily, I'm not too far from 15, from Interstate 15. I got on 15. I stayed on 70 for about 40 miles. So he was saying it's no worries. A lot of drivers, make that mistake of not knowing. Like I told him, I genuinely didn't know that we couldn't take, that mountain or go through Colorado on 70. Or basically, you can't go west of Denver on 70. So I was basically asking him like how's the weather and stuff in Wyoming because I every time I go through Wyoming, it's never been smooth sailing. Like the last time I went through Wyoming, I was on weather shutdown. I got stuck up there for like 2 days. So he checked the weather and I checked the weather. So right now, it's clear up in Wyoming, but it's Wyoming. You never know what you're gonna get when you go through there. So hopefully, when I roll out, and by the way, I'm rolling out at around 3 a.m. because that's when I'll get my 70 back. So I'm gonna roll out and then hopefully make it to Denver sometime Monday afternoon or Monday night. But either way, I'll be there Monday. I should get there by Monday. So yeah, I learned something new that we can't take 70. And he was basically saying like, the drivers that can take it, they've been at the company, forever. I guess they have the experience to where they can handle that particular mountain. So I've actually been like on YouTube, trying to find this mountain to see how bad it really is. But he was saying supposedly it's snowing up there right now, which it could be. That could be true, but whatever. So since I've been on my 34, I pretty much just been relaxing. I've been on the PS4. There's really nothing to do because where I'm at in Utah, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Utah. So usually, like when I try to take a 34, I try to take one in an area where I know there's things around. Sometimes I'll take it out of Walmart or I'll take it somewhere. But Utah, besides Salt Lake, there's really nothing in Utah for the most part. So um, yeah, I've been chilling. I'm good with food. I got plenty of food, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting tired of eating the food in my truck. So I had went into Arby's because this Love's had an Arby inside. And I don't even anybody who knows me well knows that I hate Arby's. I just cannot eat it. But I was desperate for something else, so I went in there, ordered something, took one bite, spit it out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to eating in my truck because that Arby's is just not it. It's not it. It's really not. So yeah, that's just a quick video for y'all. Um, yeah, so when I get to Denver, I'm gonna drop this load off on the yard because there is a drop yard in Denver somewhere, and then call up the planner, see what they have for me, and then go from there. So yeah, if you're ever out there, just know that you cannot go west of Denver on 70. They will reroute you. So if you're going like to California, if you pick up, they're gonna shoot you down, 25, or then take 40. So basically, wherever you're going, just know that they're gonna route you to go around, I guess, that mountain on 70. So as I always tell you guys, y'all take it easy out there, stay safe.